to my YouTube channel. Second class on YouTube. Seems like we've got something going. Seems like I'm gonna be able to commit to this thing. Yeah, if you practiced the last one, we started with a kind of grounding practice. I thought it was a really nice place to start, kind of work our way from the ground up. So today's practice, we're gonna work through an intention of connection, and quite simply just a connection to yourself, to your body, to your practice, whatever that looks and feels like today. Obviously a connection to your breath. So as always, there will be some complexities, I guess, with lefts, rights, and just kind of orientating ourselves different ways. And I know that can get confusing over the camera. It's really different when we're in person and I'm able to be in the room with you guys. But stick your earphones in, just try and zone out as much as you can, and if you listen to the cues, I've said this a million times in my classes, but you should know where to go. And if you need to adjust anything, child's pose, pause, always feel free. We're going to start laying on our backs in a tented shape. So you can go ahead and come down, and we're placing the feet to the outer edges of the mat, dropping the knees in together to touch. And then in terms of arm placement, you can go arms alongside the body, palms facing up. You can go for a soft cactus of the arms up above the head. I find this really nice if you're feeling a little anxiety, or maybe the chest is feeling a little heavy, and you just want a little bit of extra space to kind of breathe, expand your inhale into. Or if you want, sticking with that sense of connection, you can place your hands on your torso, so on your belly, your chest, your heart space in some way. And that's just going to help you connect to that feeling of breathing, the feeling of the body moving. Okay, so you've got some time to shimmy, to adjust your body, just to get comfortable here. And then when you're ready to, close your eyes, and especially if you do have earphones in, it's kind of like ears blocked off to the outside world, now eyes blocked off to the outside world, and we're really able to concentrate on this deep connection to yourself. So first, establishing that connection just to present moment and to your surroundings. Feeling for temperature, breeze on your skin, maybe sunlight on the skin. Maybe you can hear some other sounds or life carrying on around you, picking up some sounds on my side through the camera. And then just kind of scanning your body and noticing just how the body feels at the start of practice. And maybe as you scan and make this connection to your body, there's parts of the body you can deliberately try and relax or soften. And then as you scan the body, notice that movement in the belly and the chest as you breathe. As we feel the torso moving to the breath, we make this connection, we establish a connection to breathing. And then I want you to take it a step further and really connect to yourself. So on a deeper level, on a subtler level. That kind of quiet presence within you. You can think about it as the center of yourself. And just take a moment to connect there. And then ultimately, as we have this connection to our body, to our breath, and to our center, we establish a really full rounded connection to our practice, and not just on a physical level, but a connection to breathing and the spiritual aspect of the practice as well. And then in your own time here, just take yourself through a couple rounds of full breaths. So inhaling through the nose, maybe a little pause at the top, and then really kind of full-bodied, bellied exhales. You can open the mouth, you can make it audible, maybe it's got a ha sound to it, a big release. And just as many as you feel like you need. When you feel satisfied, when you feel like you've had a sense of release, maybe even relief, and we'll slowly start to move. You can wiggle fingers, toes, rock your head left and right. And when you're ready, bring your arms alongside your body, turn your palms to face down, and heel to toe your feet, knees, hip distance apart. Next inhale, we're going straight away bridge pose. So quite early on, press into your feet and start to roll, spine up and away from the floor. So that's the first one. It's the first movement of the practice. So just take it easy. This doesn't have to be your biggest expression in a bridge pose. And I quite like the first one to be quite contained. So ribs quite low. And instead, like I'm sending my pubic bone up towards the ceiling. And then feel the points of connection again. So feet on the floor, push your feet into the ground, feel the legs, the glutes start to switch on. Feel that connection point again to your breath. Maybe you can visually see the belly bellow and expand or soften as you breathe. And then maybe you can still keep refining that connection to your center, to yourself. Take one more inhale at the top. And then as you exhale, take a slow roll of the spine back down to the floor, and really slow, so really kind of extend it or drag it out. As you get to the bottom, a little moment for a neutral spine. We're going second round inhale, bridge your hips up towards the ceiling. If you want a little more this time, you can let the ribs expand a little, so let it be a little more over exaggerated. Option to interlace your hands at your lower back, reach your knuckles down towards your heels, and just allow a little more opening across the chest. So you feel like the chin tucked in towards the chest. Again, back line of the body switched on, and deep breaths into the front line of the body. We'll take one more inhale at the top. Exhale, release the hands, and then roll the spine back down onto the floor. Again, a little bit of a neutral spine at the bottom, so just a moment, relax the glutes, let everything soften. And then last round, inhale, bridge your hips up towards the ceiling. So this time, we're gonna add on something new. So just listen to the cues. You're gonna roll onto your left shoulder, reach the right arm to top left corner of the mat. So right shoulder blade lifts all the way up off the floor. Think reaching as far away from your hip crease as you can. And then come all the way back through the middle, hips still lifted up off the floor. I did glutes yesterday, so this is already on fire. We're gonna go over to the right hand side, turn your nose to the right. Left arm reaches to top right corner of the mat, or as far as you can. And then all the way back through the middle, hips still staying up towards the ceiling. We're going once more each side, up and over to the left, reach the right arm. Back through center, hips up towards the sky. Last time, over to the right, and just let that bottom arm, we're gonna leave that in. The hand, the palm, respond as it needs to. You can come back through the middle, take an inhale, maybe a little extra height, and then exhale, roll yourself back down onto the floor. Once you're at the bottom, again, let the glutes relax, let them soften. We're gonna go right knee into the chest, left leg extended long on the mat. And you can move it around. So you can roll the leg around, maybe you wanna roll the ankle around, and take one more inhale to prepare. As you exhale, supine twist, right knee goes to the left, right arm reaches out to the right, palm facing either up or down. So palm facing up is gonna feel a little more opening across the chest. If you're going palm down, you might get a little bit of feeling into the right forearm, might be a bit more neural. So I just want you to go, as always, with whatever you feel like you need. And in order to know what you need, it's that connection back to yourself and your body. So we're going to stay in the supine twist. You're going to keep rolling over to the left side. So roll all the way over to the left. Place your right hand in front of your nose. Right leg stays as it is. Sphinx pose to the back of the room. So untangle your left forearm. Lay it down to the floor. Right forearm beside your left. I've still got the right leg at a 90-degree angle. So I'm shimmying myself, but if you can, stay kind of on the right edge of your mat. Flex your right foot, turn your toes to the right, and then get really active here. So that connection, push your left foot into the floor, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then really widen across your collarbones. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, reverse the movement. Thread your left arm under your right. Left hand holds your right knee. Supine twist first. Give it a little bit of a moment. And then roll all the way onto your back. Right knee comes back into your chest. You can give it a squeeze, maybe some movement again. And then we're just going to seamlessly change over to the other side. So left knee up into your chest. And some time to move, to feel like you're releasing some tension. Maybe it's been a long day, maybe it's first thing in the morning and the body's still waking up. We'll take one more inhale. Exhale, supine twist, left knee over to the right, left arm goes out to the left. So again, you can play palm up, palm down. Maybe you want to do both and spend a couple breaths, a couple moments in each. And then when you're ready, we're going to keep rolling over to the right side. Place your left hand in front of your nose. Untangle the right arm. Sphinx pose. Left leg out like a half frog shape. Find the points of connection again. Maybe close your eyes. Broaden across the chest. Let everything switch on. Find that connection to your breath. Inhale. Exhale, right arm threads underneath your left. Supine twist, roll back onto your back. Left arm out to the left. Again, give it a little bit of a moment first. And then all the way back through the middle. Left knee back into your chest. You can squeeze left knee to collarbone. And then right knee comes up to join your left. So you can have hands to knees. You can go hands behind your knees if you prefer. And we're going to start some spinal rocks up and down the length of your spine. So just kind of massaging, easing out into the spine, maybe lower back in particular. You can straighten the legs all the way back behind you if you'd like. Maybe you want to incorporate a bit of a forward fold at the top. But one or two more, and then we're going to meet in a tabletop position. So coming onto hands and knees. And you've got a little bit of time here if you'd like to wiggle, kind of iron something out. Again, this is your connecting practice. So really connecting to what it is that you feel like you need. Maybe you feel like you need a full breath. So connecting to a big inhale and an exhale out through the mouth. Maybe you just want to be still and close your eyes. And then we're going to start to move cat-cow. On the inhale, drop the belly down towards the floor, lift the chin. And then on the exhale, again, drag it out. So kind of letting these moments last. Bring your chin to your chest and round in your spine. So I want you to close the eyes and just keep moving like this. So inhales take you to cow pose. Exhales to cat. And again, everything in life that we love, that we cherish, that we really want to savor, we want it to feel unrushed. It's kind of like the moment could expand, like the moment could last forever. So in these cat-cows, really savor it and only move as fast as you breathe. So it might be a little faster, a little slower than me. But just tuning into that connection to your body, your practice, yourself again. Connecting to present moment. So next time you inhale, find yourself in a neutral spine in center. Puppy pose, Anahatasana. Take the hands a step forward and start to melt heart space down towards the floor. So I'm going to give you two options, and I'll always give you these. First option is you bring your forehead down to the floor. If you want something more intense, it's chin down towards the ground. And then I want you to stay there. Again, maybe eyes closed. So again, tuning everything else out, establish that deeper connection to yourself. Feel what's happening in your body, and then see what happens if you deepen your inhale and expand your inhale into the front and the sidelines of the body. So like at the top of the breath, when the belly, the body feels really full, it's that stretch of the skin sensation. And then as you exhale, like you connect a little further to the floor, a little closer to the ground, and again, establish that deep connection to this posture and to that breath that you're taking. Next time you inhale, Sphinx pose, keep your forearms glued to the floor, straighten the legs, and drop the hips down towards the ground. I never end up in the right place here. If you're like me, take a little wiggle of your elbows forward. They can be underneath your shoulders or even further forward for a little bit of extra space. And then just like we did at the start, press into your feet, open across your chest, take a full inhale. And then exhale, widen the arms, so separate the elbows, lower your chest to the floor, hands interlace at your lower back. Inhale, Shalabhasana, reach your knuckles back towards your heels. So it's normal if this feels like quite a shallow, short breath here. I want you to keep the back of the neck long. And again, this doesn't have to be the biggest kind of expression of this that you've ever done. Still just connecting, still just easing in. Take one more inhale. Exhale, child's pose, hands under shoulders, bend your knees, press your sit bones back to your heels. We're going to keep moving, chin to chest, inhale, tabletop, roll the spine forward. Down dog is the exhale, tuck your toes and send your hips up towards the ceiling. Okay, so first down dog of the practice, you can bend and straighten into the legs. You can move in and out of a downward facing dog shape. I want you to connect to what it is in this moment that your body feels like it needs, and even the breath that you feel like you need. Whether that's a slow, deliberate breath, maybe it is still those really big sighs out through the mouth. And if you'd like to take it another step further, close your eyes again and imagine connecting back to your center, back to yourself on every level. If you're still moving, start to find yourself back through the middle. And then we inhale, rise high onto the tops of the toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward to your thumbs, and start to walk your feet to your hands to the top of the mat. Big toes together at the top. Inhale, halfway lift the chest. Exhale, first forward fold. Allow for a bend in the knees. And you can take a little extra moment here. Maybe a shrug of the shoulders, a softening of your jaw. Inhale, extended mountain, arms go up to the ceiling. Reach the palms up and bring your hands to touch at the top. Exhale, forward fold. Fold all the way back down to your feet. Again, if you want to, bend your knees at the bottom of the fold. Halfway lift is the inhale, chest forward. Exhale, forward fold, fold down into your feet. So we're going to Sun C straight away. Right leg steps back, right knee lowers down to the floor. So I want you to come onto tops of the fingers, and we're going to take a little moment to connect to this first. So lower your hips down towards the front heel, widen across your chest. So imagine collarbones go past your left toes. And if you still want even more feeling, switch on your right glute. Take a big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog, left foot steps back to meet your right. Don't rush that transition, so notice how you step back. High plank on the inhale, you can wave the spine forward. Ashtangasana, exhale, knees, chest, chin to the floor. Cobra is the breath in. Pull the chest forward out in front of you, just a little lift. Down dog on the exhale. Option again to move through that child's pose to get there. Right foot steps between your hands. Left knee lowers down to the floor. Come onto the tops of your fingers. Exactly the same thing. Connect. Widen across your chest. Connect to your breath. Maybe switch on that left glute. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Left foot steps to the top, fold into your feet. Halfway lift. Breath in. Long exhale, forward fold. High mountain inhale, arms go up to the ceiling. And forward fold, exhale, fold back to your feet. Half lift, inhaling. Forward fold, exhale. Left leg goes back. Left knee lowers down to the floor. Again, make that connection to the posture. Take a big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog, right foot back to meet your left. High plank is the inhale. You can wave again, spine forward. Ashtanga, exhale, knees, chest, chin. Cobra, breath in, pull the chest out in front of you. Down dog, exhale, hips up and back. Left foot steps between your thumbs, right knee drops. On your fingers, take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold, right foot to meet your left. Halfway lift, breathing in. Connection to breath, forward fold, exhale. High mountain, inhale, arms go up to sky. We're going to keep going. Exhale, forward fold, fold back into your feet. So we're adding on this round. Inhale, halfway lift, heart moves forward. Maybe now you can establish a deeper connection to your forward fold. Exhale to fold. Right leg steps back behind you. This time we're keeping back knee lifted up and away from the floor. So really pick the back knee up. Drop your hips again. Widen across the chest again. And think of pulling collarbones forward. Take a long breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left foot back to meet your right. High plank is the inhale. You can wave the spine. Listen for the cue. If you want a challenge, land knees, chest, chin simultaneously to the floor. So can you land everything at the same time? Just an option. Inhale, cobra or an upward facing dog. Maybe it's somewhere between the two. Down dog on the exhale, up and back. As you inhale now, right leg goes to the ceiling, three-legged down dog. On the exhale, keep the right leg in the air, bring the shoulders forward over your wrists, lower your left knee down to the floor. We're going to bend the back leg, flex the back foot, inhale, open across the chest. Imagine cow pose, heel towards the back of the head. Exhale, right knee to nose, rounding your back. We're going once more. Inhale, kick it up and back, open across the chest. Exhale, knee to nose to round. Inhale, kick your right leg straight back behind you, parallel. Exhale, single leg Ashtangasana, lower your chest and your chin. Inhale, we straighten the arms. We go again. Exhale, lower chest and chin. Inhale to straighten the arms. Exhale, land your right toes straight down to the floor. Left leg rises, three-legged down dog. Inhale, left leg to sky. As you exhale, left knee to nose, drive it forward, step your left foot between your thumbs. Single leg mountain on the inhale, right knee to your chest. We're going arms up to the sky. Wind removing pose is the exhale, so hands interlace along your right knee. You can suction first round, right knee towards your collarbone, pull your shoulder blades back and down. Take a long breath in. Exhale, airplane, right leg kicks back. Take a big sweep of your arms back behind you. Option, a little bend in your left leg for a little more buoyancy. Inhale, high lunge, land your right toes, arms go up to the ceiling. Exhale, chair pose, right foot steps forward to meet your left. Now we're going to take an inhale, stay. Exhale, hands to heart center, prayer twist to the right. So left elbow outside of your right knee. Pull your belly to your spine, press into that connection point and see if you can deepen the twist. You're going to keep that connection, elbow outside of the knee. Take your gaze down towards the top of the mat. Move the weight just into your right foot. Float the left heel to left sit bone first. That's all we're doing. Now, like we're moving in slow motion, start to kick your left leg parallel to the floor, so left leg extends back behind you. And then when you can't anymore, land your left toes to the back of the mat. We're in a high lunge, prayer twist. So maybe there's a little more room to deepen the twist, and again, keep picking back knee up and away from the floor. On the inhale, reverse warrior to face the left. Spiral onto outer blade of your left foot. Right arm goes up and back behind you. Exhale, high lunge, close twist to face the right. You're spinning all the way to the opposite wall. Reach the arms out wide. Tip your twist, inhale. Left arm goes up and back. Twisted lunge, exhale. Left hand down to the floor, right arm up to the ceiling. Wild thing is the breath in. Land your right toes behind your left knee. If you want a softer option, lower your left knee down to the floor instead. Wherever you are, think breathing, breathing, breathing into the front line of your body. Take one more big breath in. Exhale, high plank, land your right hand, land your right toes. We're all in plank. Take an inhale, shift the weight forward over your fingers. Listen, exhale, bend your knees like a spring. You're going to keep moving back, keep moving back. When you can't anymore, land your knees to the floor, untuck your feet. Slide your hands back to your knees, lift your chest. Inhale, lift the hips up and away from your heels, reach your arms to the ceiling. Exhale, cactus the arms, space across the chest. You've got a full breath in. And then exhale, bringing hands all the way to the lower back. So we're going to go fingers facing up, thumbs facing in. Draw the elbows, the shoulder blades towards the midline. And then I want you to imagine little self-adjustments. So like the heel of the hand could press the skin of the lower back away from the skin of the middle back. So like that part of the body could get a little longer and a little less kind of cramped and uncomfortable. And then widen across your chest a little more. Think collarbone still to the sky, to the ceiling. Find your connection back to your breath. Take one more inhale. Exhale, belly to spine to draw you up and out. Tabletop, land your hands under your shoulders. Now there's patience here. Just tuck your toes, breath in. Downward facing dog, exhale, up and back. Right foot steps between your hands. Back knee stays lifted. Come onto your fingers. Inhale, widen across your chest. Again, think back knee up and away from the floor. Really, really trying to get as much connection to feeling as you can here. Next time you exhale, forward fold, left foot steps to the top. We're going straight away. High mountain, inhale, arms up to ceiling. Forward fold, exhale, fold into your feet. Halfway lift, inhale. Keep establishing connection, exhale, fold. Left leg steps back behind you. Again, back knee is lifted. Take one moment here, breathe in. Exhale, downward facing dog, right foot back to meet your left. High plank, inhale, wave the spine. Ashtangasana, exhale, maybe everything landing at the same time. Cobra or up dog, or just as much height as you like. Down dog on the exhale, up and back. Inhale, left leg reaches up to the ceiling. Exhale, shoulders come forward over your wrists. Lower your right knee down to the floor. So we're going to bend the left leg, flex the left foot. Inhale, open across the chest. Exhale, knee to nose to round. Once more. Inhale, up and back. Keep breathing. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, left leg kicks back, parallel to the floor. Exhale, single leg Ashtangasana. We're going 2 rounds. It's the breath out to lower. Inhale to straighten the arms. And exhale to lower. Inhale to straighten the arms. Exhale, lower your left toes down to the ground. Right leg rises. 3-legged down dog, big breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Drive it forward. Land your right foot between your thumbs. Single leg mountain inhale, left knee steps to your chest. Wind removing as the exhale, hands interlace. Suction your knee to your chest, draw your shoulders back and down. Take a big breath in. Aeroplane exhale, left leg goes back, arms reach back behind you. So you've got a little moment here to connect to this first. Connect to breath. Gaze, drishti, your balance. High lunge on the inhale, land your left toes, arms go up to the sky. Chair, exhale, left foot forward to meet your right. Little pause, breathe in. Hands to heart, prayer twist, left hand side, exhale out. So right elbow outside of your left knee. And again, take a moment, get acquainted with this first. So maybe you kind of need to look down at the knees, pull back on the right hip. So think knees flush in one line. And then instead of hanging out, really try and turn chest past the thumbs. We're going to keep this. Take your gaze down towards the top of the mat. Move the weight into your left foot. Bring right heel to right sit bone. Start to extend your right leg back behind you. We're hovering it parallel to the floor. And then I want you to drag out the landing as softly as you can. Land your right toes. We're in a high lunge, full prayer twist. Again, you can go ahead and press into that connection. Deepen the twist a little more. Everyone lift the back knee up and away from the floor. Inhale, reverse warrior, turn to face the right. You're turning to face the opposite wall, left arm up and back. Exhale, high lunge, close twist, turning back to face other wall, arms reach out wide. Tip your twist, inhale, right arm up and back. Exhale, twisted lunge, right hand down to the floor, left arm to ceiling. Wild thing as you breathe in, left toes go back behind you. Again, if you want to, lower your right knee for a little bit of extra support. Establish again that connection to your body, to your breath here, to your practice. Take one more inhale. We all meet high plank, exhale, hands under shoulders, both legs back. Breathe in, shift the shoulders forward over your fingers. Exhale, bend the knees, press back as much as you can. Let's make this a little bit of a flow this time. Lower your knees, untuck your toes. Slide your hands back to your knees, lift your chest. Inhale once you're there, arms up, hips lift. Exhale, cactus the arms. Pause, breathe in. Exhale, hands go all the way to your lower back. Fingers face up, thumbs face in. Again, this time, maybe close your eyes. Heel of the hand stretches the skin on the lower back. Think of pressing the muscles, the skin on the lower back, a little lower down towards the floor, like you could physically lengthen it out. And then maybe encouraging hips a little further forward, heart a little higher to the ceiling. Take one more inhale. Exhale, belly to spine. Slowly change the shape. Land your hands under your shoulders. Tuck your toes. Breath in. Down dog, exhale, up and back. We're stepping left foot between our hands. Back knee stays lifted. Come onto your fingers. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, right foot steps to the top. Straight away, high mountain, inhale, arms up to sky. Forward fold, exhale, back to your feet. Now this second round, I really want you to feel that connection to your body, to your practice, your breath. Again, like nothing else exists, and it's just this deep connection to yourself. We're stepping right foot back behind us. Frame your hands around your left foot. Listen, inhale, open the chest. This time, long pyramid, exhale, straighten your left leg. Option to flex your left foot. Inhale, lunge forward, look forward. Down dog, exhale, left foot back to meet your right. High plank, breath in, wave the spine. Ashtangasana, exhale, maybe everything lands at the same time. Cobra or up dog on the breath in. Maybe you're feeling, experiencing, connecting to a little more space here. Down dog, exhale, up and back. Right leg rises, breath in. Exhale, shoulders forward. Land your left knee slowly down to the floor. Right leg bends, heel to back of the head, breathe in. One time, exhale, knee to nose, round. Right leg kicks straight back behind you, inhale. Single leg Ashtangasana, one time only, exhale. Straighten the arms, breath in. Exhale, right toe straight down to the floor. Left leg rises, three-legged, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, drive it forward, step your left foot between your thumbs. Connect to breath, single leg mountain. Inhale, right knee to chest, arms to ceiling. Wind removing, exhale, hands into lace. If you want more, push your knee into your hands, lean your shoulder blades back behind you. Inhale. Airplane, exhale, right leg goes back, arms go back. If you want to add on, scorpion tail your back leg, like we felt in that tabletop. Imagine you could close the gap between the heel and the back of the head. High lunge, inhale, land your right toes. Chair, exhale, right foot steps forward. Take a breath in. Hands to heart, prayer twist to the right, exhale out. Again, a moment here to connect to this posture, to get acquainted. When you feel steady, look down towards your feet, left heel to left sit bone. Start to kick it back. We're gonna meet in that high lunge prayer twist, and you have as much time as you want to make your way there. Once you're there, I'm gonna stay here, but if you want more, you can go arms out wide. You can go for a full bind, right arm around your lower back, left arm hooks underneath the hamstring, and you connect your fingers at your back. One more breath. Inhale, reverse warrior, turning to face the left, opposite wall, right arm up and back. Exhale, high lunge, close twist, turn to face the right, arms go wide. Still breathing, inhale, tip your twist up and back. Exhale, twisted lunge or side cobra, left hand down, either going right arm up or right arm to the top of the mat, turn your toes to face the right. Wild thing is the breath in, land your right toes behind you. Again, you can go a supported variation here if you want. High plank, exhale, land your hand, land your toes, shift forward, breathe in. Exhale, bend your knees, press back, lower your knees, untuck your feet, and find that flow. Hands back. Lift your hips, inhale, arms up. Exhale, cactus the arms, pause, connect, breathe in. Exhale, hands go all the way to your lower back. So this time, if you want a little more, you can tuck your toes. You can reach your hands down for your heels. You can go one hand at a time and just turn your chest to face the side. Opposite arm reaches back. You can go both hands down to both heels. Lift your chest up towards the ceiling. You can stay with your hands on your lower back. But I want you to feel again that connection to a long, spacious lower back, that deep connection to your breath, and maybe to yourself again. Take one more inhale as you are. Exhale, belly to spine to guide you up and out. Land your hands. Tuck your toes if they're not already. Breathe in. Down dog, exhale, up and back. Right foot steps between your hands. Come onto your fingers. Inhale, look forward. Long pyramid, exhale, option to flex your right foot. Lunge forward, look forward, breathe in. Forward fold, exhale, step to the top. We keep moving. Inhale, high mountain, arms up to ceiling. Forward fold, make it last. Exhale, fold to your feet. Left leg back, last round. Inhale, open the chest. Find that deep connection now. Exhale, long pyramid, option, flex the foot. Lunge forward, breathe in. Down dog, exhale, right foot back. Keep riding waves of the breath. High plank, inhale, shoulders forward. Ashtangasana, exhale, lower. Connection to inhale for an up dog or a cobra. Down dog, exhale, we're pressing back. Left leg to sky, breathe in. Exhale, shoulders forward, lower your right knee down to the floor. One time, inhale, bend the back leg, open the chest. Exhale, knee to nose. Left leg back, take a breath in, it's parallel to the floor. Single leg Ashtangasana, exhale. Straighten the arms, breathe in. Land your left toes, exhale. Right leg to sky, breath in, three-legged. Exhale, knee to nose. Land your right foot between your hands. Connect to your inhale to go single leg mountain, knee to chest. Exhale when removing. Maybe you're pressing your knee into your hands, leaning your shoulders back. Breathe in. Exhale, airplane. Left leg goes back, arms go back. If you did on the other side, bend both knees and take left heel towards the skull, towards the back of the head. Inhale. Exhale, high lunge, land your left toes, breath in, arms go up to sky. Chair pose, exhale, left foot steps forward. Take an inhale first. Exhale, hands to heart, prayer twist to the left. So you've got right elbow outside of your left knee. Again, you establish this connection when you feel steady. You're shifting the weight into the left foot. We're stepping right foot back, like it's in slow motion, like there's a little bit of resistance in the air, like the room is sticky. Once you're in this twist, you can stay. You can go arms wide, you can take a full bind. It doesn't even have to look the same as it did on the other side. I just wanted to match the intensity, that connection, maybe match the feeling. Next time you inhale, reverse warrior to face the right. Turn your chest, opposite wall, left arm up and back. Exhale, high lunge, close twist to face the left. Again, we're spinning. Keep changing your direction. Inhale, tip your twist. Keep extending the back leg. Exhale, twisted lunge or a side cobra. I just want you to match what you took on the other side. If you're in side cobra, turn onto outer blades of the feet. Last wild thing on the inhale, option to lower your right knee again for a little bit of extra support. High plank, exhale, land hands and toes. Breathe in, shift forward. Exhale, bend your knees, press back. And you know where you're going. Find that flow. We're going to meet arms up. Exhale, cactus. Big breath in. And then exhale, hands all the way back to lower back. Establish that connection first. If you want more, you can tuck your toes like we did on the last round. You can untuck. It's going to be a little more intense because there's a little more space between your hand and your foot. If you want even more, I can't show you what it looks like, you can go hands land all the way down other sides of your toes. Maybe you can lower your forearms down to the floor, get your toes to grab hold of your fingers to grab hold of your toes or your heels. Another option is a dancing camel. So I'm going hand to heel, hips lift, lower the sit bones, swap sides. Okay. So whatever you're doing, you can still be in that supported camel, maybe your toes tucked, maybe you're moving to the beat of the breath. Again, whatever makes you feel connected right now to your body, to your practice, and what helps you feel re-established connection to your breath, and again, the center of yourself. Take one more breath wherever you are. We're going to meet, next exhale, belly to spine, hands land under shoulders. For the last time here, tuck your toes, breath in, down dog, exhale out. Left foot steps between your hands, inhale, chest opens. Long pyramid, exhale, really feel it out. Inhale, lunge forward. Forward fold, exhale, step to the top. High mountain, inhale, arms go up. And exhale, forward fold. Listen for the cue, halfway lift, breath in. High plank, exhale, step your feet back. I'm going to give you an option here for a vinyasa. You can stick to that ashtangasa. You can go straight to a down dog if you prefer. Maybe there's one chaturanga here. But we're going to meet in a downward facing dog, and I want you to start to slow everything down. Slow down the rhythm of your breath. Slow down your heart rate. And start to slow down the movement. So inhale, right leg rises, but really take your time. Exhale, bend your knee, a chance to open the hips and the chest to face the right. Take an inhale. Exhale, knee to nose, shoulders forward. We land half pigeon on the right hand side. So before you rush into any fold, take a little moment here again to connect, to really, really, really wiggle and kind of set it up. And when it feels steady, when the base feels good, then variations. You can walk the hands forward, you can find a fold, you can stay upright if you want something really active. You can take a thread the needle option, maybe you want to bend the back leg, hold onto the back foot. Maybe there's even a mermaid here, so capturing the back leg, staying upright. But I'm going to give you about 5 breaths. Make the sound of your breath louder than any busyness or narrative in your mind, and just connect to breathing. When you're ready, walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. You're going to sit yourself over to the right. Swing your left leg around. We're meeting Paschimottanasana, both legs extended out in front of you. When you're ready, take an inhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold, fold over your feet. So using this as a little bit of release, some kind of relief for the lower back, all the way down the back body. You might get a little bit of extra feeling if you drop your chin in towards your chest. And then I want you to imagine expanding your breath backwards. So breath, the top of the inhale, that stretch, going into the back body, into the lower back. And still that really slow, rhythmic breath, that connection to yourself. Maybe eyes are closed again. And when you're ready, walk your hands back up towards a seat. We're going to meet in a down dog. You can cross your ankles, you can swing them around. Maybe you want to take another vinyasa. It's totally up to you. And then keep it slow. Inhale, left leg rises, last little bit of movement. Exhale, bend the knee, open hips and chest. Take a big breath in. Exhale, knee to nose, half pigeon on the left. So again, some time first, just to connect to how it feels on the side. And then when you're ready, you can find a variation. So like I said in that prayer twist on a high lunge, it doesn't have to look exactly the same. Just try and match the feeling, the intensity, how close you took yourself to your edge. So it feels like both sides are kind of evened out, even if they look really different. And in order for you to know what feels like the same, you have to find that really deep connection to your body. When you're ready, go ahead and walk your hands back up. Sit yourself to the left, right leg swings around. So we're going to change it up, extend both legs out in front of you, but keep a little bend in your knees, flex your feet. And then we're taking whole hand underneath the sole of the foot. Either knees in your armpits or just outside of your arms. And then start to press your toes into your wrist creases. Bring your chin to your chest, and as much as you're pushing feet down towards the floor, I want you to still think like you're resisting against that and starting to send your shoulder blades towards the back of your mat. So literally like you're trying to pull yourself 2 different directions, finding this big, big, big stretch of the skin along your back. If you don't feel enough, the more you wiggle your heels out, the further you have to push your feet down towards the floor, the more intense it'll get. You can take a final breath or so here. And then slowly releasing the grip of the feet. Keep the bend in the knees and just roll yourself nice and easy all the way down onto your back. Once you're on your back, bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze, a little moment of thanks. And then just as we started, tented shape, land your feet, knock your knees, and find, again, a placement for your arms, for your hands, that helps you feel connected. And then when you're ready to shut your eyes, imagine you could close off your ears as well to everything else except the sound of your breath and my voice. Find that connection again to your body. A soft, surrendered body. Find that connection to your breath, to your heartbeat. Find that connection to the deep part of yourself, your presence, your awareness. And in doing this, a connection to your practice. I'm going to leave you here to stay kind of plugged in and connected for a little longer. When you do unplug or disconnect, do it gently, do it mindfully, take your time, have some water, and I hope you have the most wonderful day, rest of your week, rest of your evening, and thank you, thank you, thank you.